Chapter 850. The foreigner driver nodded hurriedly and said, "Okay, Chairman, I will go now." Then, he opened the trunk of the Rolls-Royce Ghost, took all the suitcases in Viley's hand, and stuffed them into the trunk. After doing this, he asked Nadaria again, "Chairman, don't you and the general manager want to go in this car?" Nadaria nodded and said, "I'll take my old classmate's car, you can go." Trump looked at the brand new and luxurious Rolls-Royce, feeling particularly uneasy. He can see the value of this car. The bare car costs $10 million, and this car is equipped with a pure gold little golden man logo, and it costs more than $500,000. Therefore, Trump felt even more inferior. He couldn't help but said to Nadaria, "Oh, Nadaria, you should take this less Royce over there. My car is not up to grade. I'm afraid that you won't get used to it and you will be wronged again." Nadaria said seriously, "Trump, we have known each other for so many years. Do you think I am the kind of person who loves vanity?" Trump was suddenly embarrassed. He hesitated and said, "My car is just an ordinary BMW. I'm afraid I will wrong you." Nadaria was a little angry, and said, "Trump, why do you care about these things so much now? Rolls-Royce and BMW are all the same, even if it is still the kind of 28-year-old bicycle popular among your male students. Are they all a means of transportation? Don't talk about that. Even if you are riding a big 28 to pick me up today, I am willing to ride." As she said, Nadaria said with a smile, "But I guess it's a bit hard for you to ride a bicycle at your age now." When Nadaria said this, Trump felt a lot more comfortable. He was really afraid that Nadaria was used to being a Rolls-Royce and would feel a little uncomfortable when sitting in his BMW. If it made her feel uncomfortable, he would have trouble. However, Viley suddenly said to Nadaria in a low voice at this time, "Mom, maybe you should take this car. The comfort of the BMW is very poor, I am afraid you can't adapt." Nadaria waved her hand, and also whispered, "When you see my old classmates in the future, don't drive this public car. Ask if your company has the most common commercial car, like the Buick GL8 2 or 3. A 200,000 cars. I don't want to come back after more than 20 years, to make everyone feel too distant." Viley reluctantly said, "The company really doesn't have such a cheap car. The most common commercial vehicles are Toyota with more than 2 million. Nadaria said, "Then just buy a car worth 200,000 or 300,000. Viley had no choice but to nod his head and said, "Well, since you have ordered, then I will arrange it." After speaking, he stepped to the driver and told him, "Go back and buy a Buick GL8. The driver was taken aback for a moment and said, "General Manager, our company doesn't have such a low-end car." Viley said, "It's okay, just go buy one and come back." "Okay, sir." Because Alex's physical fitness far exceeds that of ordinary people, he couldn't help but admire Nadaria very much when he heard the whispers among them. This aunt is not only beautiful and extraordinary, but more importantly, her emotional intelligence is too high. Such a woman, for a middle-aged man, is even more goddess than the goddess of his dreams. He can even have a foreboding that Trump, the old master, should soon be completely fallen.